back to another episode. I heard two things in the last 24 hours, and that is I would like to be more toned and I would like to feel the burn the next day. So this week at the kickboxing club, we had a conditioning session for our legs. And I am all too happy to share this with you today because if you want to get toned and if you want to feel the burn for several days, stick around. So, first of all, you're going to need a warm up. There is a rest and recovery video on the channel. I recommend you watch it for a warm up and full body stretch. We cannot afford any injuries, so pause the video now, go do that, come back, and you have to get a pen and paper because you're going to need to write down what you're going to do because there's a lot of substitutes for if you cannot do something. So, we're going to do a little bit of upper body. You can do 3 sets of 30 push-ups. Right here, military press style. Hands underneath my shoulders. And if you cannot do a push-up, widen your legs a little bit. And you can hold this straight arm plank for 2 minutes. This is only if you cannot do the push-ups, you do this. And if you feel a little bit confident, you can do slow shoulder taps, trying to keep your hips as still as possible for 2 minutes. So if you cannot do your 90 push-ups, you do your plank or your plank with a shoulder touch. The other one that actually requires some partners, we're going to skip that one. So we're going to avoid that ab exercise. We're going to replace it with something a little bit different. We call it a straight leg crunch. I put my legs in the air like it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to put my hands right here on my ears. I'm going to go up and try and touch my toes, even though I know I can't. And then go back down and up. Go back down and up. And back down and up. You will give me 100 of these. All what you need to do is get your upper back, the thoracic spine, off of the ground. That's all you need to do. Now, let's get to the fun bit. Oh. Now, wait, it was times 5. Okay, yeah. So you're going to give me 100 regular squats. Nice and deep. 100 regular squats. Okay? My feet are a little bit wider than my hips. My toes pointing out. As soon as your toes point in, you have a limited range of motion. Like you'll feel stress in your knees. This is just to relieve that stress. Part number 2 for the squat variation is a pulse squat. Immediately when you're done with your 100 squats, we give you 100 pulse squats, which is you go down in your squat position. If you cannot do this, you just stay here for 2 minutes and you just, so your squat pulse is basically up and down in this small little range of motion. That's all it is. That's all it is. 100 of those. If you can't, squat hold. Exercise number 3 in the squat variation is your squat jump. When you're done, take a couple of seconds, recontemplate your life decisions, and then you just have to go down and jump. And down and jump. That's your squat jump. Now, the loveliest part is what we call the lunging front kick, but I'm not going to make you do a front kick due to hamstring strain. What you're going to do is a knee up. So, lunge position. This is where you start, this is where you end. From here, lunge, knee up, and you go back down. You will give me 50 on the side, then 50 On the other side. Okay, and then when you're done, you'll find a wall. I'm pretty sure you have one of these in your home. 60 seconds. Wall sit. Legs at a 90-degree bend. Hands anywhere except supporting me. All that weight has to be on the legs. So there you have it. You have your push-ups. You have your crunches. We just tossed that in for some variation, like color in a salad. It's useless. But the main part is this. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. The best part of it all. This is what we call a kick out or a fire hydrant. You're going to take one leg, you're going to lift it out, and you're going to kick out to the side 100 times. You can take it down, lift it up, and do it again, or you can keep it here till you reach 100. Then the other side, till you reach 100. There you go. That one might actually hurt you the most. So take it slow. If you do have hip issues, range of motion can be different. But other than that, there should be no problem. But if you do have any hip issue, hamstring, glutes, calf, knees, just consult with your physiotherapist before taking on anything on the channel. Because yes, we do have lighter workout material, but it does get heavier by the week. So, enjoy!